Alrighty, everyone. Hello. I am Zane Dragon, and I bid you all welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy today's stream. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Hey, Gaussian, how's it going? This map's good. Yeah, that's why I call it the swamp of pain. but yeah, we are continuing our playthrough of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Last time did a little prison break, as well as a little bit of a training arc for a certain understated and underleveled cavalier, and we actually did do a pretty good job as far as getting the right RNG for her level ups. Like so far, so good. And hello, Anki, as well. How is everyone doing? Glad to see you all here. But that is actually pretty much all that has been going on thus far. So, let's go ahead. Yep, Chapter 8, Glory Unwanted. Yeah, this is not a very well-liked chapter. I want to double-check my stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's grab that for him. Okay. For Ed. That's funny. I know that she has been doing well thus far, but if you're talking about like part 1 Endgame, oh, that could be certainly a thing that could end up happening. But yeah, let's go ahead to double check to make sure what I have. Yeah, I don't have much funds left. Okay. Alright, let's head on over to the map. Good, you may begin. Here, have a little swim. Ah! No! No! Help! Someone! Stop! I'm back in. You're the bleeding heart filth. We are the Dan Liberation Army. Everyone, hold tight. You'll be safe soon. Look at her. Could it be the silver-haired maiden? Our country's savior has come to rescue us? The savior of Dan! Whether they suspect the trap or not, they're here. Brazen fools. All hands, take battle positions. Silver-haired wench, I'm gonna drown you and all Dan's hopes in these filthy waters. You've no escape. So, it's a trap after all. Don't get too smug, you cruel cowards. We have a little something up our sleeves, too. Tormod, here's your chance. Lady Nyla, Volog! Despite the fact that this is not a very light chapter, there's gonna be some fun things about this. Subhumans! They're everywhere! How? Raphael, even you came to help. What happened just now? What was that strange song? Is it wrong to have the one other says? No, it's not strange. We'll see how each of the characters do when we get to the goddess's tower. And who knows? Maybe Fiona will have outperformed Nephine, but considering her class line and what weapons or what her main weapons she yields, it's very unlikely that I'm going to be backing down from my personal choices, but that was Vigor, a Heron Galder that can re-energize our allies in a fight. Don't be distracted, Micaiah. Let's set our formation while we can. Alright. Okay, so for this map, we have a pretty limited amount of units that we can actually switch out. Only these 4 units we can actually sort of like pick who we have. Everyone else that's on this map is required. But we also have 2 new additions to our group. We have first Raphael, who is one of the Heron tribe. And he's pretty unique amongst the Heron when you compare him to Raisin. Whereas Raisin is definitely a lot better statted, and it's definitely more viable for stuff like Endgame and stuff like that. Raphael has a lot more utility, considering the fact that when Raisin is untransformed, he can only help one person at a time. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, whereas Raisin can only revise one person when he's untransformed, Raphael, whether he is transformed or not, can revitalize, dance for and revitalize 4 units at the same time. So that is definitely something that makes him much more handy as far as utilitarianism sort of thing. And then we also have Nyla. Oh my goodness, she is a unit. She is extremely powerful and someone that you can just sort of let loose and she'll just mow people down. And she also has a special skill called Glare, which she can immobilize an enemy until the current map is cleared. Like, she stops people dead in their tracks, but it does not have a really good hit rate. But the main thing is that just like any Laguz Royals, she has a skill called Form Shift, which she can transform without utilizing the endurance counter for the transformed state. So she can stay transformed as long as she wants, or as long as you want her. And she also has the mastery skill Savage, which could inflict damage at triple strength rating and have enemy skill for a turn. But more than likely, that second effect is not going to be activating at any time, because usually when she's doing Savage, it's a one-hit kill. So, okay. So one thing to note is that you're protecting these other 6 other units that are in As long as you do things right, the only ones that should be in danger are specifically these three. This one is going to be the one that needs the most immediate help right away. So be aware about that. And it's basically it's going to be usually how I do it is usually I have my 4 units that I have here, so we're working to get these 3 units back over here in the middle, while, or I should say specifically these 3 units, because usually I'll have Laura, Micaiah, and Sylph make their way around, taking care of these units here, and I'll have Tormod usually taking care of the units that are going to be coming down here. These 3 units, as well as some reinforcements that are going to be coming by, while I have Vika and Muaram help with the rescuing of these 3. So, I want to see as far as what we have here. In all honesty, I feel like giving Edward the chance this time, because he is going to need a few levels, and Z-Hark is already pretty well positioned. Yeah, so gonna have to give Edward that Worm Slayer. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll keep the Brave Sword on him. All right. And let's reposition. I'll have there we go. That way we can have Nolan and Aaron ready whenever we... Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, and the only other thing that I usually do is I'll usually have Nyla and Volog work their way down here and take care of the mages as well as the soldier here, and having Raphael dance for them whenever I can. Alright. Let's return to base for a sec, because I do have some spare. Not only do I have spare bonus XP, but I also have a Seraph Robe that I can sort of give to someone, and yeah, I'll give that over to Laura, because she needs health. Alright. Okay, so... let me trade that over to Volog. Where is he? There he is. Trade that pure water over it, because Volog's gonna need the pure water more than Aaron right now. Alright. And you know what? I will give Raphael the Vulnerary. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, everyone is where I want them to be. Okay. Here we go. Don't need to watch that. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do that. Nice dodge. All right. All right, and you got a Venom Axe, so. Okay. Safe state right here. Okay. All right. Alright. In all honesty, what I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna have Aaron start making his way over here. Okay. Alright, Tormod. Start raining down some fire. Okay. Wait a second. I feel like I've... Okay, and then we'll have Edward make his way up here for now, just to sort of safeguard Laura. Alright. Oh yeah. Here we go. Alright, and... Yeah, she is an absolute powerhouse! What would be... Yeah, only, yeah, if I were to do the glare, it'd only have a 23% chance of hitting, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And goodbye. So yeah, that would be something like 126 damage, I believe, something like that. Alright. Let's send you over here. That mook was dead. That mook dead. Alright. Nice dodge. Oh, you're going after Volog. I'm surprised. Nice dodge again. And I figure you're gonna go after Edward. Nice. Okay. Alright, we can go ahead and start rescuing some people. Can I shove? Yes, good! I can shove Nolan. And go ahead and rescue. Alright. Alright. There's the annoying part pretty much done with. Alright. Alright, Vika's gonna have to wait for a little bit. Alright. Okay. Goodbye. And thankfully, with Sultan Paragon now, he's definitely going to be earning some more levels at a much better rate. All right. All right. So you got a Venonix. All right. Alright, and let's see how dead this guy is. Oh, just a normal dead. Not a savage death. Alright. All we can do right now is Vigor, although with the Herons with this game, there's like certain tiers as far as what levels that they gain, because they can go up to like level 40 instead of the normal 20 levels for normal humans before they class up. At different tiers, they actually learn different Galders that can have different various effects. So yeah. That is definitely something that is very much useful. And let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to start with the pure water, because there's going to be some mages coming soon. And this is a passive ability that the Herons can give. They can automatically. I believe what is it? A passive heal or? Let me. Yeah. Yeah, Blessing. Restores HP to all adjacent allied units equal to the unit's magic power. So, sort of a passive healing. And Volug doesn't have a lot of magic on him, so he's not going to regain all that much. But let's have Raphael in the corner here. And just going to wait for the upcoming reinforcements to come in. Tormod, go ahead and roast them. Okay. Let's start getting... Alright. Gotta make sure that... Okay, you got a Veninax. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt. To deal with. Yeah. In fact, can't do anything to move Aaron. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reset for a second. I'm gonna reset. I do apologize about this, because I do believe, if I remember right, I did grab myself a particular item that I would normally have gotten myself. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get everything back up in order, and we'll just go through everything. All right. I do apologize about this. the Swamp Lippe. How's it going, Tackle? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and restart this. Alright. Make sure that I have... Okay, let's have more, did I? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, yep, that's why, because I wasn't able to buy... normally I would have an olive eye grass available. And that is going to make things a little bit iffy. Oh boy. Whew, okay. This is going to be a little bit tricky. as far as what I would want to do. In all honesty, I can forego this Silver Lance. I'm gonna get plenty of money later on. So let's get rid of that. I want to check something as well. I feel like... Yeah, you know what? Let's also sell that. Alright, and... And also sell the iron bow. Okay. Because I do want to utilize the Olive credits. Not the RNG land. I feel like Fiona should be get at the point where she can properly use a steel lance without too much hindrance. So we'll give the Olive grass over to Moram. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this again. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Oh, Tormod gets a crit on this time around. Save a use of the Elfire Tome. Nice. Okay. Now let's go ahead and have Moram get some of the transformation gauge, and then we'll have Vika keep it as we start herself as we set her in position to sort of intercept that wyvern. All right. Ooh, nice dodge this time. Will Nyla still absolutely murder this guy in the first time? Oh, she just crits. It's not savage, but it certainly is. It's the same amount of damage. All right. Okie dokie. And since I have a better idea of what I wanted to have Edward do initially, that can allow me to do this. Aw, she got hit. Alright. Alright, Kaya get in an initial shot. And then Edward. Yep, go ahead and finish him off. Oop. Ooh, good dodge. Good dodge. Ooh, that was that worried me a little bit. But we are all good. Goodbye. There we go. And now he's got S rank in knives. Alrighty. Now we're in a better position. Ooh, nice dodge. Nice. Man, Volog is starting to get a little bit dodge tanky right here today. Okay. Okay, and we'll have Vika over here. Use up the rest of that. And she'll be ready to transform. Yeah, this is going to turn out a lot better. And now she savages this one. Salute in the chats. Oh my goodness. F in the chats. Salute in the chats. You got Nyland. Alrighty. Alright, and Edward can go... Won't be able to shove. But I can have so through this. Another crit! Alright. Oh, you're going after Tormod this time. I did not expect that. Alright. Gonna have to be a little bit wary. But he also might be going after Moram. In fact... Yeah, no matter... Okay, good. Oh boy, this is gonna be... Well, for now. Okay, we're gonna have to see how Nolan survives this if he does. Oh boy. I shouldn't worry too much about Nolan right now. Alright. He's gonna go after Nolan. Yep, knew exactly. Okay. Oh, only attacked once. Good. Good. Didn't sell it for too much of a penalty. Good. And we got a level up for Tormod. Okay. Hell speed luck, okay. Ah, you're going after South. That was your mistake. Okay, skill. Let's skill up. Goodbye. Okay. Vika. Oh yeah, you're gonna be able to... Good dodge. And there we go. Have her wait here for a second. Time to drop. Everyone, and... Moram, time for you to shift. Okay. Volo, go ahead and use that pure water. Okay. Everyone's starting to make their way over to where the boss is. Oh, you think you're gonna hit Soph? No. All these people lining up to die. I'll have Silk get one more kill. Just so he can get another level. Oh, you actually hit him. Wait a second. Okay, so... Oh, he's capped everything except for speed. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I kind of want to get Edward a little closer. Okay, good. Alright. Soph, go ahead and grab that arm scroll. Lower hill. Alright. Okay. Nyla, you go ahead and take care of this one. So if I get all that for a drop of blood? Yeah, I think I... no, I don't have that specific clip. I have some other Thanos stuff, but not specifically that one. Alright, level up for Volug. Okay, decent. Alright. Alright. Time to start getting everyone moving. Thankfully, we don't have to bring everyone into the middle. Just keeping them alive will count as having everyone stay alive and rescued. All right. trade. There we go. Why did he get magic? He felt like being the magic man? Alright. Ah, we got some reinforcements. Edward? One down. For this one. Yeah, let's put, get Vika a little bit of action, and then finish off with Moram. Goodbye. Alright. Yeah, let's take care of you. They're gone the reinforcement, and they're gone. Yep, pretty much. Alright. Alright. Okay. Edward. Great sword. Okay, good. That's a good level up right there. And he's a cap skill as well. Nice. Alright, and now it's just down to him. Yeah, I'll set up Nolan for it. I don't know. Yep. I don't know! Alright. Oh wow, you can actually double Micaiah? Okay, so that would be 19, that would be, leave that with. Oh boy! So, Yeah, let's see if Tormod can set up. And he missed one. Crud. Okay. Yeah. Silver-haired maiden, or whoever you really are, I knew you'd come. I knew how your reputation would suffer if you abandoned these prisoners here. You had no choice but to come. How many innocent, defenseless people have you killed just to lure me here? Look who's passing judgment. Maiden of miracles, savior of Dayan. You spun quite a pack of lies to inspire your conquered people. Doubling Micaiah isn't that impressive. I'm more worried about Nolan. But that ends here, wench. Let's show them how insignificant you really are. Alright. Okay. Let's see if Nolan can make the blow. Because if not, he's more than likely going to get doubled and killed. Oh boy. Here we go. Got him! Beautiful. Okay. That wench, her powers, much too dangerous. She mustn't be allowed to. We're nearly back to camp. I wonder if the prince will overlook the fact that I insisted on this mission. I'm sure he'll be happy when he sees the prisoners are safe. Soph, do you hear a noise coming from the canyon? Is it people shouting? Look up there! The maiden has returned, and the prisoners are with her. She won another victory. She escaped their trap and destroyed the enemy again. Radiant with divine protection, she truly has the goddess's blessing. The silver-haired maiden, our priestess. You know what? It would not be. It would not. I would not be all that surprised if this particular Dayan soldier was Tackle. Oh, but then again, maybe he's not simping enough to really be Tackle. Huh. And hello down there. How you doing? Want some attention? Priestess of Dawn! Hooray, Lady Micaiah! What could they be celebrating? It seems the soldiers are celebrating your liberation of the prisoners. You should wave to them. People like their heroes to seem approachable. It would make them happy. I'm no hero, but I see what you mean. I think they were responding to me, but no, you're meant to be a city fighter. in a fighter's body and not an axe general in a fight. Well, at least he's getting his skills, his skill level ups. Like this is basically the story with me with Nolan. It's like very rarely does he ever get the level ups that I want him to get. What a glorious sight she is. Lady Micaiah, the Priestess of Dawn. Here you are. I've been looking for you. Soph. After all those soldiers cheering, I feel like I'm doing real good here. Micaiah? Soph, please come quick. There's something wrong with Muarim. Yeah. Muarim, get a hold of yourself. Look at me. This happens over and over. Muarim suddenly transforms and he growls like he's losing his mind. And if I grab him and yell his name again and again, he returns to himself. But then it just starts over. And when he's growling, his eyes, they look, it's as if one of them is looking at me. Them, one of them, one of who? You can't mean. No! Help him, please. I don't know what to do. The time between transformations is getting shorter and shorter. My body can't. No, little one, get away. No, I won't let you. I'll die before I let you go, Feral. Muarim, look at me. That song. I can give you one guess as to who gave Muarim the drug. Raphael. What? Muarim! The Galdor of Rebirth restores twisted bodies and souls to their proper states. He will be all right now. Thank you. Without Muarim, my life would be terrible. What was that song? It was different than what he sang before. It was the Galdor of Rebirth. I heard it once before, in the war, but... Micaiah, what's wrong? I feel odd. Maybe it was the song. I'm shaking for some reason. But I'm truly glad that Muarim will be alright. Here we go. Feral ones? In the Mad King's War, Dane's military developed living weapons. They were called Feral ones, lagoos that had been warped and twisted by terrible experiments. Terrible, you say? Do you mean to refute the highly executive results of my brilliant research? Then it was you? You secretly gave Moram the drug to turn him into the feral one? What is wrong with that? Maintaining constant battle strength in the beast state. How splendid! How dare you! Transforming Lagoos into feral ones dramatically shortens their lifespans. It destroys their sense of self, and they do nothing but fight until they die. And you gave Moram that drug. Pawns need no sense of self. It's only natural to sacrifice soldiers for victory in war. You twisted maniac. You are the lowest. Everybody, wait, please. Izuka clearly did a terrible thing to that Lagoos. I apologize. Tormod, I am truly sorry. He will not use the drug again. So, please, try to forgive him. Yeah. Oh, trust me. When we get to that map, I think I know a certain person that is more than willing to do the dirty work as far as disposing of garbage. Prince Peleus. My prince! We must not have royalty bowing and scraping before swine like! That's enough! Tormod! Let him go. See, in the Abayan capital. I see. Is that true? Yes, Apostle. Our occupation forces have engaged in appalling and inhumane excesses in Dayan. These excesses were perpetrated entirely outside of the knowledge of the occupational governor, Duke Numida.
Are you sure about that?
Boy! That's fucking... Hey, Rio, how's it going? I come to you, penitent. Failing my duties as governor, I, Numida, share a measure of guilt for this disaster. I am prepared to take the appropriate punishment, Apostle Sanaki. However, I feel that freeing the people of Dayan from the clutches of our oppression is our most urgent task. Urgent, you say? Then we must make haste. We will forthwith convene an inspection team and request a meeting with the army led by the late King Ashnard's orphan. We will assure them of Benyan's intentions. Then we will immediately address the occupation force's tyranny. Excellent. In that case, please deign to allow me, your humble servant Lacane, to lead the inspection team. Soldiers who have stained the Empire's name will be toppled where they stand. I promise, they shall not live to return here. That is unacceptable. I will decide the soldiers' punishment only after hearing their side. And I have chosen to appoint Sephiron, Duke Persis, to lead the investigation team. Is that acceptable, Sephiron? I hear and I obey, my Empress. I am doing all right. Glad to hear that you're doing pretty well. What? But Apostle Sanaki, this is a dire situation. Accordingly, I judge the Prime Minister, Duke Persis, to be more suited to the role than you, Vice Minister Lacane. That is all. Ugh. Lord Lacane, what shall I do? Duke Numida, my friend. I'm afraid you must sacrifice every last Benyan in the Imperial Occupation Army. What? That's ridiculous! What? Ugh. Blast that spoiled brat and her cunning little schemes. You'll regret this, Apostle Sanaki. And we got, ooh, a nice bit of experience from that.
Micaiah and her small band of fighters knowingly walk into a trap to save condemned Daein prisoners. Even without the benefit of Izuka's vast information network, news of Micaiah's heroism in Shifu Swamp spreads like wildfire across Daein. The once hopeless citizens of Daein dub her the Priestess of Dawn and find
you love this next map?
In their troubled hearts, they see in her nothing less than the promise of salvation. Throughout Daein, the people rise as one against the brutality of their oppressors. Benyan's occupying forces cannot deal with open war on so many fronts. General Jared redeploys his men to key locations to better defend the capital city. Jared's forces still outnumber those of the Daein liberators, and he has hardened his defenses in hopes of holding off Micaiah's army. The liberation forces fight with a fury not to be denied, however, and the occupation army begins to lose its will to fight. Breaking through enemy lines again and again, Micaiah's forces gain vital ground and momentum. Despite the anger Micaiah feels toward Izuka for his treatment of their Laguz allies, she continues to lead the army in its lightning-quick advance. Navasa is now mere days away.
All right. One survives. Listen and be amazed. Big news afoot. The Apostle is sending an inspection team to investigate the occupation army's abuses. Really? She sent me a message that preparations are finally complete. But wait, it gets better. She also issued an imperial edict to the occupation forces telling them to cease all military action immediately. Does that mean the fighting is over? That we've won? Indeed. It's hard to believe it's over. It almost seems too easy. And best of all, Duke Persis is leading the inspection team. We'll be home free the moment they arrive. Our worries are over. Okay, so one of the things that, when we get closer to the actual game Endgame, so the Part 4 Endgame, this is a piece of information with Duke Persis Sephiran being the one that's leading the inspection team. As far as one thing that I want to talk about, addressing certain stuff that many people address when it comes to talking about Radiant Dawn. So keep that in mind. I'm not gonna contented is Zuga Dugo gather nicely. But yeah, just remember this little piece of information. And I'll let you guys know about other pieces of information that I want you guys to sort of remember. So once we get everything together, I'll sort of weave a tale as far as how I view things as far as improving certain stuff. Duke Persis, Lord Sephiran. So Apostle Sanaki's dispatching one of the Empire's greatest men to handle this? What kind of man is he? He is amazing. The best person ever. He's incredibly influential and high up. But he never stood on ceremony with us. Well, go on, you guys. Don't just stand there. We have to spread the news. We have to spread the news? Aren't you going with us? Nah. It's mostly your doing. We'll hold back and let you take the glory. It's Izuka, isn't it? You don't want to come because he'll be with the prince. Well, yeah, basically. Alright, but wait here. We'll come right back once we've announced the good news. in light of which Her Imperial Highness Empress Sanaki has conveyed to you this edict. Occupation forces are to hereby lay down all arms, convene in Dane Keep, and await the inspection team. Duke Namida maintains that your forces performed alleged abuses independently, in flagrant violation of his orders. The Apostle, in her mercy, will hear your testimony. Do not abuse her magnanimous spirit, and lose your small advantage. Ha! What a magnificently ruthless maneuver. I didn't know Numida had it in him. Disowning the entire occupation army and framing me for their actions? Brilliant! So then, the game is over? Might we at least drag Duke Numida down with us? Not a chance. We are proof that Duke Numida, and therefore the entire Senate, is corrupt. No doubt they will work together to silence us. Besides, there's more tantalizing prey than those tottering relics. If I'm to fall, so too should the one who upended our plans and drove us to this dead end. That girl. Oh, I like that. Our final mission. You create a diversion with the troops tonight, after dark. I will seek out our target. The girl's silver-maned head.
Silence! Prince Peleus would now like to favor you with a word. You may begin, my prince.
Am I dreaming? Everything looks so delicious. What should I eat first? Everyone, you've done a fine job. Once the inspection team arrives, Dane will be free once again. In anticipation of our emancipation, I invite you to eat and drink to your heart's content. Alrighty. Soth, how unusual to see you alone. Prince Peleus, you're here to see Micaiah? Yes, at least, I intended to. But she is quite popular, isn't she? She's always so busy talking to everyone that I can never get near her. They're your soldiers. Tell them to get out of the way. No, I can't do that. My job is to be the symbol of Dane's liberation. But the Priestess of Dawn is no mere symbol. For her, the soldiers will gladly give their lives. Prince Peleus? Oh, don't worry, Soth. I'm not jealous, if that's what you're thinking. It isn't like that, although I have to admit, I do envy her from time to time. I almost forgot. Here, these war funds are for you. But the war is over, and besides, this is a small fortune. Yes, well, share it with the troops if you like. I may not be much of a leader, but I truly appreciate the sacrifices everyone has made. They deserve something in return. Divide it up as you see fit. I trust your judgment. Prince Peleus, you should be the one to give the troops their reward. Ah, nice bit of gold that we got here. Lady Micaiah? Hello, Jill. What are you doing here? La gold. I saw you walking over here as I was heading back to my tent. Is something wrong? You shouldn't be leaving camp by yourself. I'm just exhausted from talking with so many people. Yeah, but there's no need for concern. I just need some time to myself. Now that you mention it, you do look a little pale. Why not rest in your tent? It would be much more comfortable. I don't want Sothe and the others to know how tired I am. They worry too much. I can see that. Sothe seems so detached from everything, unless it involves you. He gets so worked up. He strikes me as a bit overprotective. We've always lived by ourselves. Just the two of us. I don't think he can help it. Then I shall bring you some medicine. And I'll make sure no one sees me. I'll meet you at your tent. Oh no, that won't be necessary. Do you see that tree? I'll be resting over there. I should recover in no time. But I'll be safe. We're still in camp. Besides, don't you have an errand of your own to take care of? Must be really important to leave the feast so early in the evening. Oh, no, not really. I just thought I'd write a letter to a friend. That's all. To the man who you told me about? The one you run a wyvern delivery service with? Well, yes. You know everything, don't you, Lady Micaiah? You're gonna tell him that the fighting is over, right? Yes. More than anything, he despises trouble. He made a delivery to Benyon and never returned. I'm sure it's the war that has kept him away. Really? Well, indirectly, at least. To be honest, it's probably more about his napping. Ah, good old Har. Good old Har. Give him a few minutes of free time, and he's sure to close his eyes and drift away. The war would certainly disrupt his sleep schedule. What an interesting fellow. Well, you should write to him and let him know it's safe to return. Are you sure you're alright? You're not pushing yourself too hard? I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. Alright, I'll let you relax alone then. But here, please take this. What is it? It's a path scroll. It might come in handy. Please keep it, if you'd like. Thank you, Jill. I will. Good light, Lady Micaiah. Oh, trust me, I have fun whenever I boot this up. So, would you look at that? We only have one unit? Wait. Crud. Okay. Let's see if we can do a little bit of shopping here. Okay. Yes, let's grab... Let's see here. Okay, so we got 3 Master Seals. Everyone will need to she'll solo the map. Well, with the amount of yeah, we'll keep the resolve on her. And we also we even got the heavier weapons now, like the Iron Blade, the Great Lance, and the Poleaxes. Unlike with Path of Radiance, stuff like the Great Lances and the Poleaxes, they do not have effective damage against certain types of units. These are just heavier and stronger versions of the base weapons. And once you get to like somewhere like in the second tier of second class tier. These are going to be some of the weapons, especially like the steel versions of these weapons. These are going to be the ones that you're going to be frequenting quite a bit. Alright, so let's grab a shine. Grab an extra set of throwing weapons. Alright. Won't need to worry too much about this stuff right now. So let's save the money that we have, and we can quickly do this particular chapter because there's absolutely no one to interact with. Although, actually, before we get to that, I'm gonna go ahead and take a small little break. So I'll be right back momentarily. So stick tight. Alrighty. Wait, Calcium, yep. The ghost of the passive. But yeah, the steel version of the heavier weapons, yeah, that is definitely one set that, like whether it be the blade, the great lance, or the pole axes, I use that quite a bit, and I absolutely love them. They're pretty much the best of the regular non-specialized weapons. All right. All right. Phew. Yune, what is it? You didn't need to slip away from the banquet, too. Silly you. You're kind of a mysterious bird, you know that? How is it you can fly around even at night? Oh, Yune, for some reason, I feel so tired lately. But it won't be long. I'll go back home to Navasa, and then save Diana. So, you escaped the idiot's ball to be alone. How trusting of you, silver-haired maiden. No, I'm sorry, Priestess of Dawn. If you really can work miracles, you'd best work one up for yourself now. What? Oh, Penyon soldiers! Alrighty, so all we have is Micaiah. Thankfully, she is in an area where she can get a boost to her dodge rate. Although, where she is right now, I feel like she's gonna do a little bit fine, but she is gonna have a little bit of trouble with people doubling her. I'll probably end up having to use Fanny more than often. just to make sure that she has as little weight as possible. And thankfully, I do have the resolve skill on her, so even if she does start to get a little bit low on health, that should give her a good enough boost to be able to do some good stuff. So let's go ahead, save, and get started. General Jared, why are you here? I'm doomed, thanks to you. But if I have to go down, I'm taking someone with me. The Vice General to the Daein Liberation Army, the revered Priestess of Dawn. Even if you kill me, the Kingdom of Daein will be reborn. As long as the Prince survives, the people will fight. The Prince, he's a sham, a travesty, a clod of mud that no amount of polishing could shine. The real jewel, whose radiance attracts people like moths to the flame, is you, Priestess. And so I shall steal you and extinguish Daein's light of hope. No despair, Priestess of Dawn. Ah!
Hello there.
Yep. Oh, the music. What up, fool? I'm back. Yep. Who are you? Be at ease, maiden. I shall not let him harm you. I was once one of the four riders, serving the army of Old Daein. If you recall the name of the Black Knight, you will withdraw from this place at once. Right, that's precious. You're the legendary Black Knight? Maybe you haven't heard. He died in the war. But let's put your claim to the test. If only to indulge my own amusement. Then have at me, and learn your folly. In due time. But before I bother, why don't you have a go-around with my restless minions? Yep. Oh, yes. The Black Knight's theme. Oh my goodness. Douse the torches. Maiden, I shall be your shield. Remain by my side. I will. I know I can trust you. Alright, so we got a Fog of War map. Which is not going to really affect too much of what we're doing here, simply because of the fact that because I had to do it in this particular difficulty, we don't actually have to move. If I were to be doing this in higher difficulty, I would have to be moving around a little bit throughout, as the enemies won't be coming towards me. Or at least some of the enemies won't. And I do need to go through, I would need to go through most, if not all of them, in order to spark the last section of this map. But let's go ahead. Let's have Micaiah talk to the Black Knight. Sir Knight, how did you know I was in danger? That is not important right now. Are you injured? No, I am all right. Maiden, stay by me. I will not let them harm you. I know you won't. Thank you. Alrighty, so, yeah. Let's hopefully no one will be doubling Micaiah. I have a feeling that some of them will. Especially like some of the speedier ones. Maybe like the archers. But yeah, let's go ahead and... Alright. Okay, so, save state. Okay, good. Oh, nice! Micaiah, you are dodging today! Nice! Nice! Okay, this is definitely a good sign that if Micaiah is able to have be able to dodge like this. Oh boy. All right. You will know pain. Alright. Vulnerary. Let's save state. Trade. Let's get that extra concoction off of him. Oh, you poor, poor soul. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Okay, both of these are going to be coming up to the Black Knight. Okay. Let's save state and see what happens. And goodbye.
Ultra combo!
Overkill, yeah. Overkill. Alright. How are you gonna do again? Okay, so she'll survive both strikes. Okay. Should I? Yeah. Like I said, but yeah, pretty much. Let's see what happens if I let him do the first strike. Okay. Multiple people are now. Dodge. Dodge! Nice! Micaiah! Oh my goodness! And she ranked up her light magic. Nice! Let's take a look at what the Shine will do. The Black Light be like, I told you fools, you can't beat me. You will survive. Nice. Alrighty. Put this guy out of his misery. Oh, here we go.
Ultra combo!
Micaiah learned from a bridge. Yep. She be dodging. And here comes Jared. Alright, he has a steel great lance, so you can actually attack with Micaiah. At this point, it's not going to be all that important, considering the fact that she's only going to do at most 13 damage, and she's not going to gain any experience from it. So I'll just have the Black Knight finish it off. I see you're pretty impressed with yourself. Did you think the likes of you could be a worthy opponent for me? Know your place. Make your peace. This blow will be your end. How kind of you. Alder! Why are you here? I'd rather fight beside my general than create a distraction with the other soldiers. You idiot! Who asked you to join me? General Jared, you are a terror to work under. Even so, I've always sensed a kindred spirit within you. I will follow you and fight for you to the very gates of the abyss. He was a good soldier. What now? Why don't you kill me? My sword is not made for killing those who will not raise their weapons. You've got to be kidding me. Stop! Stop it, both of you! A man has died protecting you. Don't waste his sacrifice. This is not the end. No, it's not. You would simply let him go? He is not ours to judge. He belongs to the Apostle now. I suppose he must bury his fallen friend and pray before facing her. Yep, pretty much. But this has some unintended consequences for Micaiah. You have my thanks for saving me. There is no need for thanks. Micaiah, are you safe? You! Micaiah, run! Soth, it's okay. This knight just saved my life. What? Micaiah, do you know who this is? Everybody knows who he is, Soth. He is the Black Knight, one of the 4 riders under King Ashnard, and the strongest swordsman. Exactly. That scum, the scum that General Ike defeated in Nados Castle in Crimea 3 years ago. So how can he be here now, alive? You are correct, Soth. Ike did defeat me in that battle, in a fashion. But as you can see, I managed to escape. What do you want? For Dayan to raise its banner as a kingdom once again. I came here to protect those who are necessary for that dream. Soth, General Jared was here a moment ago. If the Black Knight hadn't stepped in, Jared would have killed me. What? But I don't see his corpse here. And that means he's still alive, isn't he? Yes. There was another soldier who sacrificed his life protecting Jared. I presume Jared's burying him now. Oh no. What is it? I see a dark cloud. It's dimming the light of hope. By letting Jared go, I may have allowed something terrible to happen. You aren't sure? Soth, I hadn't told you, but I haven't been feeling well lately. My mind feels foggy. Things I could always see clearly are now dim and vague. I may have committed us to an irreversible fate. I shall aid you. No matter what Jared may plot, I will prevent it. Micaiah and I don't want your help. So, stop that. In King Ashnard's war, you served below General Ike, and you and the Black Knight were enemies. But now, you are comrades with the same goal, Dayan's restoration. Listen to me. The Black Knight was Dayan's strongest general. We need him. And I am willing to serve. Sir Knight, that you should come to us now is surely the will of the goddess. I thank you for your aid just now, and ask that you lend us your strength a while longer. May my sword serve you well, Maiden of Dawn. I don't like this. You may not like it, Soth, but we will be enlisting his help. Simply because of the fact, for one of the things that I want to accomplish for this particular one, I will have to deploy him for the next chapter. So,
a figure from Dayan's past appears unexpectedly in the night. A figure thought to have perished in the Mad King's war. The blood-stained right hand of the king himself, the mysterious Black Knight. The Black Knight protects Micaiah against Jared's cowardly surprise attack. However, Micaiah senses that Jared has one last move to make. Deprived of his chance to capture Micaiah, Jared abandons all notions of retreat or negotiation. Instead, he makes plans for revenge. He murders an emissary from his homeland of Benyon and reclaims control of Dayan Keep. From within the keep, he launches a savage barrage of catapult fire, all but destroying the castle town. The momentary peace that arrived with the Benyon emissary shatters along with Navasa's walls, and the people of the city see their kin and their capital crushed under a rain of stone. This treachery proves
that will be next week.
And
that
explodes into
part one
rage.
Endgame is just too big of a chapter for
Company have pitched camp on
me to
the
do it
isles.
at the
When
end
this
here.
merciless attack
So
begins,
next week will
its
be
brutality
part one
leaves
Endgame.
them lost for words.
So yeah. Endgame, Dayan Arise. Oh boy, this is going to be quite the map. Benyon is attacking Navasa! No, my parents live there! They're far too old and frail to defend themselves. My wife and kids are there too. It's that heartless murderer, Jared. He just wants us to suffer to the bitter end. Prince Peleus, we have to do something. We must liberate Navasa and save the people from this brutal attack.
Is there no end to your lunacy? The Apostle's envoy is nearly here. Why be rash when victory is so close?
People are dying, and Navasa has already suffered more than enough. Do you really expect us not to lift a finger to help? If you will not help, we will go by ourselves, again.
Wait! Where are you going? You can't take the Laguz and wash off on some harebrained mission again!
Can't I?
Of course not, you idiot girl! You've already been far too impulsive, acting without the prince's consent. And do you think I do not see what has happened? Your name has been raised to lavish heights among the Dayan people. Your name, and yours alone. Why, even our own soldiers heap their praise on you like sugar on berries, sparing not a thought for their prince. Oh. Huh? The prince? He's a sham, a travesty, a clod of mud no amount of polishing could shine. The real jewel, whose radiance attracts the people like moths to flame, is you, Priestess. Yeah. And so I shall steal you and extinguish Dayan's light of hope. And then, even once their rightful king is crowned, the people will still await the approval of their precious Priestess of Dawn. Why, if we are not careful, some calculating wretches might decide they would rather see a priestess on the throne instead of a king. And once again, this country will be torn apart, all because of your glory-hounding disregard for our prince's command. Please, Izuka. Come to think of it, perhaps our priestess here has been playing this all along, pretending to help the prince, when in truth she seeks to wear the crown herself. Stop your tongue, worm, or my knife will stop it for you. The only ones who seem to be too hungry for power here is you. That's enough. Izuka, Micaiah does not deserve any such attack on her character. She is pure and noble, and I am inadequate. Have her actions poisoned your mind too, my prince? Since we met, Micaiah has led every battle, even joining the soldiers on the battlefield. Not so with me. I cannot defend my people. How could our people not rally around her? They see her fighting, throwing her lot in with their own. They respect her. That said, things cannot remain as they are. Izuka is right to worry about my standing. I need to earn my people's respect. Therefore, I must take action. Honestly, it would have been nice if Peleus, for this specific chapter, I don't care if it is just this chapter, if he would have actually joined. I know he is a tier 2 at I believe like mid rank. I believe he would have joined at like level like 10 or something like that when he properly joins. Something like that, like 10 or 14 or something like that. At second tier, but it would have been nice, a nice little story element if he would have actually joined for part 1, the Endgame. Soldiers of the Liberation Army, heed my no. Hear my words. I am Peleus, true Prince of Dayan. Yes, we know who you are, my lord. We ought to by now. And so... Is he alright? Prince. Sir Knight? And so, beloved friends and comrades dear, with thanks to you, our capital lies close. And if we do not act, if we turn back, the war still ends with us victors proud. and Dayan's rule still falls back to our hands. And if we choose to fight and free this town, we may enrage the Empire once again. Thus, Dayan's fortune turns to Sorrow Swift.
Yeah, the Black Knight be like, pay attention to your principles.
But while I speak, Navasa's hardship grows. Our brothers suffer, our sisters die, and I shall not. I cannot ignore this tragedy. No man can, and certainly no prince. I cannot look away when my people suffer. And so I ask you all, please, will you join me? Long live the prince! Long live Prince Peleus! Long live Dayan! It's time to save our country! Alrighty. And that will do it for today. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Like, this was actually a pretty fun stream today. Like, I had an inkling that I probably would have had a chance to get 2 chapters done today, but to see Micaiah like being able to dodge all that and be able to perform as well as she did on the One Survives map. Yep. Yep. Next week, Monday will be part 1 Endgame. And I'm gonna double check my resources to make sure that I am on track as far as being able to get the true ending unlocked. So I look forward to that next week. Tomorrow we will be continuing with Tales of Symphonia, as we should. Hopefully we should be able to get all the materials that we need to get Colette's cure. Hopefully we should be able to finish that up, and I feel like we're getting closer and closer to that end game. It definitely seems like it's coming in close, but who knows? Who knows? So that'll be at 5 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. So with that, thank you everybody for joining me today. Let's see. Actually, why don't I see if there's anyone to raid today? So if you guys can sort of stick tight and help me out, this helped me out, and if you guys can sort of stick around, this helps me out in multiple ways. So let's see here. Let's see. Okay, yeah. No. I don't. Yeah. That I don't think that there's really anyone that I'm really interested in rating right now. So I do appreciate you guys sticking around. All right, so hope you all had a wonderful day. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Have fun, take care, and God bless. Have a wonderful night, everyone.